And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
You're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxicity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
I can't with you. You're fired. You're fired from the Face Beat Heels podcast.
No, please keep me.
Please go to our YouTube page if you've never been there and check out the unnecessarities that just went down on our intro during our intro. Did you bring all those on purpose? The crazy ones?
No, this is legit on my table.
Probably so just on our table.
Like,
but I could also imagine you like having them on purpose.
I was figuring out, I was like, well, what am I doing today? What's my shenanigans for this Tuesday?
To give our YouTube viewers a little treat. Anyways, it's another Tuesday, and that means it's another episode of the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
Pew, pew, pew.
It's a beautiful day to be a wrestling fan today. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Okay. We have had a huge week of wrestling. We are so excited to talk about it. I am one of your hosts, Princess Jellybean, otherwise known as PJ. And if you've never listened to us before, welcome. We are so excited to have you. If you're listening to us in Romania, welcome in Romanian. If you're listening to us in
Australia?
Turkey, I think it was. I don't remember. Wherever you're listening to us, welcome. I'm PJ. I'm also joined today by prop master extraordinaire, Christina the Baker Contreras.
Hello, that is my name. Hi, welcome.
That's it? That's all you got? That's all you got for Romania?
Romania, I love you. Hello, welcome. Please stay. I got some crazy glue and some packing tape.
They were never heard from again.
Oh, please don't ever leave.
Also joined today by our in-house Twitch queen to whom we bow down. It is Wild Spice.
Hi.
How many days countdown until Seth Rollins cosplay?
Well, they have been ordered. I'm thinking a couple weeks. I'm going to aim for mid-March. I will be definitely letting you guys know when that's happening.
Yeah, we will definitely announce it on the podcast.
I'm dreading every second of it. I'm not going to lie. As an actor, to have to get into his fucked up mindset, I am not looking forward to this. I am upset. But anything for my Twitch community. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Tamina came to say hi. Hi,
baby. I came to say hi.
Hi, baby.
Oh,
Baker is providing all of the YouTube content today.
I was not expecting her to come out and attack me. So I was like, well.
In charge of the YouTube from now on.
Goodbye. Well, I'm sorry, YouTube.
Bakey, what are you drinking today? The Huge?
Well, the Huge in my beautiful little Firenze cup because why not? Because I need to get rid of some mugs in my house. I have way too many. I have a problem. So I am trying to figure out which ones I actually use. And this is it. So
you should make candles in them. Yeah. That's what I did for Christmas presents. I made candles in mugs and gave them away.
Look at PJ. What
you don't know what you just did to me.
She's a crap queen. She's a crap queen. She's a crap queen. She's a crap queen.
Oh, I'm gonna spend all of my coins on Michaels.
Craft as in witches and craft as in lovely treats and surprises. Go ahead, Wild Spice.
I'm drinking a Banks & Bailey, also in my Disney mug.
Yes!
I use all of my
Is this
mugs.
how we announce the world that we'll eventually go to Disney World together?
I hope so. I hope around the world in Epcot. I did have a dream that I went there. I'm like last night. So I don't know. All of my mugs are Disney or Broadway themed, I guess.
I'm
And
always
PJ
the odd one out but I guess my mug can be whatever you want it to be because it's clear and from the dollar store. But
like
there's
it.
vodka
It's a
and
Finding Nemo
lemonade in
mug.
there.
It's a Finding Nemo mug. It's ocean themed.
Or a John Cena mug.
It's a John Cena mug. You can't see it.
You can't see
Oh,
it.
look at you.
Bringing it all
Floating
together.
liquid.
That's
What
my
you
job.
looking at, Randy Orton? Go to the hospital, okay? Stop looking at me, Randy. You stop looking at me. Go to the hospital with your fucking sewage in your fucking mouth. Get out of here.
I can't.
Oh my God.
Before we get started, this is a soundbite that I want to pull for our social media. So I'm just going to say it because I think it's important to be said. We are the Face Beat Heels High podcast, and we are a wrestling podcast made by women. We are female fans. And another thing that I wanted to say is that we're also newer fans. So you do not have to be an old school, die-hard wrestling fan to be a wrestling fan. There are beautiful men. There are storylines. It is like Bravo Below Deck. It is like
Beautiful
Summer
women.
House. It is,
Beautiful
and
women.
beautiful women. And we just
Badass
want
women.
I just wanted to say that because I think like there's some sort of something around wrestling where like if you don't know enough or you don't know the people, you're supposed
Just
to know.
look at
Everybody
me.
has to start somewhere.
Shit, y'all. I don't know shit. I love it when people on Twitch are like, "Oh, Jerry, what about that match with Stone Cold versus someone who I don't know?" And I was like, I just
know.
started watching it in 2020. I know Stone Cold. I definitely didn't know any of the matches. I'm not going back and watching old matches. Sorry,
Right.
not sorry. I
Right.
know what happened on
I've done
and
those.
totally-
I've done a few of those, but I feel the same way. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You tell me, oh, do you remember this? No, I don't because I
don't.
didn't watch it. But you know what? Everybody starts somewhere. We
Yeah,
like it.
and
We
I just-
love wrestling.
I just think it's important to be said because we want to welcome you no matter what kind of fan you are, whether you're a diehard, watch every single show, watch Dynamite, watch everything else, or you just watch
205.
Rock.
What even is that?
Or
Yeah.
Young Rock. Even if you just watch Young Rock.
Listen,
Watch Young Rock or Total Bellas.
Young
or
Rock is a treasure.
It's so good. It's so
Anyways, we welcome you from whatever walk of wrestling life you come from. We're excited to have you, and let's get into it.
Yeah. Also,
Let's-
drink,
wait, shots.
if you hear this sound, just do it. Just,
Cool.
just also drink if you hear this sound. Doesn't matter what you're drinking. Just drink something, even if it's water.
Drink it.
I
Oh,
personally have
boy.
3 beverages myself. There we go. We're getting into it.
Yeah, let's do
NXT.
Wait, hold on. They
I
don't
feel
know
like
what's
we forgot.
happening. They don't know the order.
I
Let
knew
me
we
tell the
forgot something.
people. Let
I
me
knew we
tell the
forgot
people.
something. Okay.
Yes.
You're right.
All right. So we're gonna keep it quick. We're gonna keep it brief. We're gonna do NXT SmackDown, then Elimination Chamber, and we're finishing with Raw.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, that is right.
that is right.
No, we're
Isn't
doing NXT SmackDown Raw Elimination Chamber.
No, Raw's
No.
at the end.
Raw's at the end. We're going in order.
We
Oh.
just had this conversation.
No, we didn't though.
Don't
we
come
did.
at me.
We did.
Don't
We
come at
did.
me.
NXT.
Sup, you two?
She's doing all the hand motions too because she just got her nails did. So
They're stickers.
yeah, nail gels. I told y'all.
Yes, you
Okay.
did, and I love them.
NXT.
What happened?
N to the X to the T. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Kyle O'Reilly. Let
Oh
me
my
tell you
God.
something. I'm here to hear you out, and then I'm probably going to punch you in the face. Was truly Kyle O'Reilly speaking his truth? And so help me God, I'm going to use that in every instance I possibly can moving forward, not only on this podcast, but also in my life. I'm here to hear you out, but then I'm probably going to punch you in the face. So that was just one of my little ding dong, my little moments that I
Ding
needed
dong,
to give a
hello.
shout out
Yeah.
to. Ding dong, hello, my little moments, because he was upset, y'all.
He was
Upset.
upset.
He was upset.
He had the world worried.
He had the yeah.
The world was worried.
Listen,
Christina
I
was
started
worried.
I was worried as fuck. I started sensationalizing this shit from the very beginning. It was barely Thursday at this point. I think it was like 12:05, and I was texting these bitches like, "He's in the hospital. He had a seizure.
Bad
my
day.
God!" I was just so worried. I was about to start crying, and then they all were like, "Nah, he just sold it real well."
Real well.
Real well.
He
Dear
goes to,
Kyle
he's a
O'Reilly.
student of the House of Bray Wyatt for show.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
show. His drag mom is Bray Wyatt. The House
Yes.
of Bray.
Bray, the House of Bray. Yeah, Kyle, you I mean, nothing but respect from the Face Be Heels High podcast
True.
as actors and wrestling fans.
Last Wednesday, though, was a rough day for him. That was all. He was fighting with everyone, fighting with all his friends. That's not fun.
That is not fun.
Listen, we've all been there. We've all been turned on by our friends at some point. It is the worst feeling.
Out in a parking lot.
Okay,
standing up for
PJ.
yourself.
If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
I want to talk about it. I was just going to go make some
out-
candles.
Out in a parking lot, you know, sometimes. I'm like, all right,
Kyle
detail.
Riley was.
Okay.
He was fighting with the other one out in the parking lot.
Oh, right. I thought you were driving for personal experience. I was like, do you want
that too.
Yes, Vermont. Yes.
They go wild in the 802.
I'll throw it down. Yeah, the 802. Shout out to what's his name? Your Twitch. Andy. Shout out to my boy Andy. My 802 fam. I kept asking him, but nobody would answer me. Like 802, 802, nothing. Anyways, Ric Flair needs to take a hint from Santos Escobar and go home.
Oh, Santos, enjoy your last days, my
He
friend.
goes. You know where I'm going? Home.
Home.
Another thing I'd like to incorporate in my daily practice.
You know where
I'm going? Home.
No, it's like a meme waiting to happen. It's like after you have your 8th shot of tequila, you know where I'm going? Home.
After the 3 p.m. brunch hour drink-a-thon is over.
When you walk in and none of your friends are wearing their masks, you know where I'm going? Home.
That's literally what you said, Santos Escobar.
Wait, hold on. So is he like
TikTok though. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
TikTok motherfucker.
TikTok motherfucker. Because if he can't be, if he ain't gonna be NXT champ, he's for sure gonna take your fucking championship first.
Karrion Kross said, "I don't care if you come or you don't come. Either way, I'm beating your ass."
We have no choice but to stand. We have no choice but to stand. I'm sorry.
He's like, I don't care about the belt. I'm either taking it from you or I'm taking it from somebody else. It doesn't matter.
He's like, I don't even give a fuck what William Regal tells me. I'm taking
up.
your goddamn belt. I hope you're prepared. He won't.
I know. Anyways,
won't
I'm
be.
skipping ahead, but I did love when he was in his car and he was just like, I'm going home. That's where I'm going. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't have time.
lesson?
We got Johnny Gargano. We stand. Johnny
God damn
Gargano.
it. I
Johnny
love him.
Gargano, you are the treat and the treasure we all need.
Honestly, if no offense to my husband, but if I could meet one fucking person.
Please go to our YouTube page.
Anyways, if I could meet one fucking person in the WWE, one, I swear on everything, I would choose Johnny Gargano. He and I would have the best fucking time. I would love nothing more than to meet this fool in character and just have the best fucking time.
Love
like
him.
he's having so much fun, and he's and he has the fucking wrestling to back it up. And
Right.
he's comedic.
Yes, he
gold.
does.
He is
Yep.
truly a treasure, and we don't deserve him. Never
We don't
leave
deserve him.
us. Please never leave us. If
And
goes-
he was not, he was fine as a face. Like, fine. He was a little annoying, but he was okay. But, like, the heel Johnny Gargano is just it's like a little golden speck on my heart.
yeah,
And
he's
I
a
never
heel for
wanna give
life.
it
I think he
away.
has to be like Seth Rollins. Like there's no going back.
There's no
You
going
just
back.
have to be
There's
a,
no going
you
back.
just have to be a heel forever.
Okay, but Candice LeRae listens to our podcast.
She does.
Did you see those
1000%.
wings? Did you see
Yes.
those wings?
Oh, hex yeah.
Still not about it completely because
No.
you're just bringing it out when you come out and then it's
Correct.
gone forever.
And then it's gone
However,
forever.
the wings looked better.
Mm-hmm.
He listens.
They didn't come from Claire's. They looked a little bit more custom made. I appreciate
They
that.
did. They had
I
like
knew the second that girl fixed her hair that she listens to the podcast. The second.
because
that
it was
was-
like
we let it
within a
go.
week.
We let it
Literally
go.
within a week. You were like, I
It's
see
like-
that quarantine hair. I'm gonna need you to raise that up. I'm gonna need you to raise
And
that.
if not her, somebody listens and they were like, yeah.
No, she
And
listens.
to that, I say,
she listens.
Candice LeRae
She
and Dexter
listens.
Loomis listen to the podcast.
Johnny
us
Gargano
credit.
listens.
Dexter
give us the
listens.
credit.
Yeah, Dexter listens.
Everyone listens.
Everybody
Oh,
listens.
Dexter. I love that man so much.
Me too.
Let's talk Xia Li.
Thank you. I was about to say,
Let's
Go
do
ahead,
it.
Becky.
why? Just why?
Oh, no.
First of all, Kaden and what's your name? The other one.
Casey.
Them both. Since when is she your friend? Since when have you guys been hanging out?
This is the first time.
Oh, with Xia
Never seen
Li?
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Girl.
She's
just
just
saying
not you. You're not
This is
like
not
this,
you.
bitch. How do you know?
You
Where
don't
the
know
fuck were
me.
you when I was fucking when I was in the van all tied up and all spooky? Where were you? Nowhere.
Who are you? Who are you? I don't know you. I'll be like that. I'll be like, I don't fucking know you. No.
You're
I
gonna
bring
get her
honor
killed.
to us all.
You're gonna get her killed. You're gonna get Xia Li killed. You are fucking with some supernatural sorceress lady. You are gonna get Xia Li killed. Do you not see the
Yes.
fear in that girl's eyes?
You
Like,
in danger, girl.
You in danger, and you're putting your friend in danger. So maybe be a real friend and let her be in her little weirdo cult just for a little bit. Just you got to figure some shit out. You can't be just going straight to the top. You can't be
Yeah,
going
this is a cult mentality. I've watched a lot of cult documentaries, and
same.
you really just need to.
Christina, me.
You can't pull someone out of it. You have to like remind them of what they're missing, but
Yeah.
not use force. You know.
She
And
drank
you
the Kool-Aid, girl.
And you don't go to the cult leader
No.
about it because you're just gonna end up hurting the person. They're gonna end up being punished. So like, Kaden, I'm gonna need
She
you to
marked
watch
you, girl.
documentaries.
You in danger.
Because you in danger. You in so much danger.
She said, "You're hanging out with insurrectionists. I'm gonna have to."
Oh.
She was like, huh,
I'm putting
how
stop
about
to
wear your
that.
mask before you come for me?
Yep.
Psh.
That's pretty much it.
Mhm.
That's pretty much it. So
It's like,
yeah.
go
So that,
hang out
did
with
she
your-
say? Wait, I have a
racist
question.
friend.
Did she
Uh-huh.
say I'm gonna purge you or I'm gonna hurt you? Do we know?
I don't remember. NXT
I don't
feels like it was a year
recall.
ago.
I know it does. It feels like centuries ago.
I don't remember.
Because those are two very different statements.
They
and I would
are.
think it would be hurt, but I heard someone say purge and I was like, that's not okay.
Hmm.
I would like to
I'll
dedicate
pull it
a
up.
shot.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
I'm dedicating my shot to MSK eating popcorn with Beth Phoenix in the corner. And
A
that's-
moment. If that's going to show us what they're going to be about, I'm already here for it. Also, are you wearing a Sharknado t-shirt?
Yes, she is. Holy shit.
Enough said.
I fucking
Enough
love
said.
it, man.
We don't even have to. I don't even have to. Yep, that checks out. I loved watching Naya and Shayna. Up
Oh my
against
God.
Raquel
Right?
and Dakota. I feel like Dakota and Raquel were definitely like spitting it right back.
Mhm.
Ooh, and when Naya was like, Dusty Rhodes said you were what is the
A
the biggest
big
baddest
badass bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, like that's cool that he told you that, but like he's never met me. And I was like,
Oh.
Okay, but I have a Raquel Gonzalez question because it seemed like she was throwing in Spanish, and
Yeah,
I've never heard
yeah.
her do that before.
me
Yeah.
neither. Me
No,
neither.
I have.
That was
She-
interesting.
She
No,
has
but
spoken
not-
Spanish before, though.
Maybe like once, but not as much as she
Like,
was
on the
making it out.
mic?
Like she was making it like, bitch, like I am Latina and proud, and I'm gonna fucking like. She was giving me chola gangster vibes.
Which
That
fuck
is
yes.
Mexican through and through. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, girl. Okay.
Yeah,
I
she
see
was
I'm
like,
all
"Oh,
about
yeah,
it."
chiquitita." I was like, yeah, I love it. I hope that they definitely like. I would love to see that more come out of her because
Absolutely.
like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like as a Latin woman, it feels like hard as a Latin American woman to like balance it, and and you forget like how much of your Hispanic side like you miss when you don't bring, like for me anyway, like I'm not really like at home with family, and like I don't really speak Spanish unless it comes out in anger or something like that. So it was like, really refreshing to see like Raquel coming out here and being like, I don't know, it just made me feel like my Latin side just came out. And
Absolutely.
I was like, yes!
No.
Viva la
I hear
raza!
you.
I was like,
I hope she owns it. I hope she
Yeah.
like incorporates more.
I hope they lean into that more because
It took
that
me
was
totally by surprise, and I was here for it. I'm like, we very rarely
Yeah.
hear women speaking Spanish in
Mhm.
the ring. And I'm like, give me some more
Yeah.
of that.
And it's cool to
Fuck
see
yes.
like Raquel, who's like this fucking gangster, like badass woman, just like you kind of forget for a little bit. It's like, yeah, her name's Raquel Gonzalez, but like
Right.
it hasn't really been attached to her. And then
Well, she
was
doesn't
like
have
taking,
a like character
Right,
caricature
right.
where they take like what she's already working with and like expand on it.
Correct.
You know, she's always just been a brawler, so it's nice to see
Mhm.
this like extra shit, like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
sparkles coming in.
yeah, it was definitely sparkly.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love
Uh-huh.
Dakota screaming at her girlfriend and being like, oh, and Shayna. And I was like, y'all they're loving it.
This
And
is hot.
I think Dakota and Raquel might take it, bro.
I hope they
just
do.
might.
I
They just
wouldn't be
might.
opposed to that. Did you see how, who was it? Was it
Wait, and
Dakota?
sorry.
No,
Sorry.
Dakota who came like Shayna's throat. Like, she ran away after Rhea beat her ass. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Bro. But you imagine, let's like picture a world real quick where Raquel and Dakota win and then they get to defend the title like on all three brands. You know what I'm saying? Like
shit.
Like what that's gonna do for like, yes, Dakota, but like for Raquel, like
And
like,
also, I think
I'm here for Raquel.
it's also
Yeah.
probably time or gonna be time come April for Nia and Shayna to be singles again.
Right.
So it's kind of like a nice timing wise for them to take it. So yeah,
Absolutely.
I
But
thought
if you think about like where Raquel was like around this time a year ago, like barely anybody knew who she was, and all of a
I
sudden
am
she was
so
getting
proud
these
of
fucking
her.
amazing matches, and like Rhea was like putting her over, and like all of like these fucking, you know, war games happened, and then if she wins the fucking belt, like I might like fucking cry, because then this bitch is gonna be like on the main roster, like fucking like defending it, but still being in NXT. Like it's gonna please make it happen, Vince. If you kill this,
Hunter!
Swear to God.
swear to God.
Dear Vince, if you ruin this for me, I'm hanging on by a thread, buddy.
When she said, "I'm gonna shove it so far up your hole," we stand.
Yes.
We stand. And also Nia's face, like she didn't know what to do with her face. I felt like she was almost laughing a little bit.
Oh, poor Nia,
Anyways,
I love her.
that's my conclusion. I mean, we talked about Karrion Kross a little bit, and then obviously there was just continued unnecessarities happening with Kyle O'Reilly, which we talked about a little bit. So that's it. That's all I have for NXT.
Let's talk about SmackDown, right?
Continue to wait and watch and see what's going to happen with Adam Cole.
Ugh,
Disappointed.
baby.
Oof, baby. Hey,
Baby.
babe.
All right, so let's go down that SmackDown road. I'm
Okay.
gonna keep it brief, and it's gonna be real, like, quirky and shit, because I fell asleep watching SmackDown, just like I fell asleep watching Raw.
You're so honest.
I am,
You're just telling the people.
but
You didn't have to
also,
tell them that you fell asleep.
but then I rewatched it.
Oh God, we're never.
then I
gonna
rewatched
get
it.
on this
Christ.
show
You
again.
gotta.
Listen, life is real, life is hard.
It's gonna be
What's
an
up,
AEW
Romania?
podcast.
Romania. All right, let's start from the beginning. Edge comes out, he's talking shit, he's being rude, but he's being real. And then Roman's like, eh! And I'm like, enough. And then Sammy comes out, and I'm like, sir, can you just stay backstage?
You can't.
You don't have a storyline.
You don't care.
My God.
You don't
I
care.
feel like SmackDown should just be a monologue, like a running monologue from Becky, because it's just this, but through all of SmackDown, and we just call it
SmackDown
like
Corner.
Baker's Corner or something.
Baker's dozen.
Let's move on, because I'm a get like that. All right. Sammy points out WrestleMania. I keep track. Then pow on the face by the ooze. Yes, right in the kisser. He deserves it. Then Biggie comes out and sits on a couch with like the food soak thing. And I just got Greg one of those for Valentine's, so I was feeling seen and represented. Yes. And then Apollo. Real and true heel turn from Apollo. I mean, he's always been like kind of like on the fence.
I feel like he's a dick.
He is a dick.
Yeah. No, I said it last week. He can't act. We saw this from when he was a face. He can't do it. He's really like loving this. He's an asshole.
Speaking of dicks, I need to make a comment.
Girl.
What was the tea?
Shinsuke Nakamura, my sweet, sweet boy.
You're safe, boo-boo.
My sweet baby. Those pants with that new camera. Sir, I could see things I didn't need to see.
Oh, an AK?
Are we seriously talking about
Shinsuke, AK.
Are we seriously talking about Shinsuke's dick right now?
Yes, I am.
You with the Snickers. She can't let it go.
I can't. I got a Snickers here somewhere. Where it at?
Listen, Becky, I'm going to hear you out, and then I'm probably going to punch you.
Anyways, Shinsuke's great. Shinsuke wins. But I could see his balls. Apollo can't take it well. And he throws a fucking stare at Biggie.
Put my microphone down.
And we move on. Tamina.
Oh, finally.
Tamina, girl.
Finally.
Ah, my God. First of all, that hair. Bitch, yes. Second, you and Natty give me life. I was not expecting it. I mean, you're better than Natty. I'm sorry, Natty, but you are. That power on the ring, the slam after slam and Samoa on the and then Billy comes out. Billy Kay, you're a treasure.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, what you gonna say?
A treasure. We're saving your spot, the preferred spot for you
to get merch happening.
Seriously,
I'm just gonna ask my peoples and be is there an email?
Ask your peoples.
Like, who I gotta talk to? Because we need Billy Kay's headshot and resume in the merch store. Why isn't that there?
I'm gonna stalk her on Instagram.
Ask her? Be like, can you send me one? I'll pay for it.
I will pay you for it, please. Because at this point,
slide in her DMs real quick.
I need to fucking frame that shit and just right there. She's a treasure and I love her. And she was sporting the best Tamina shirt. I should be wearing my Tamina shirt right now, but I can't find it.
I'm so happy for them. For Tamina, mainly, because
finally,
it's something,
man. Like,
it's something.
She's such a powerhouse. I mean, come on.
Her makeup looked beautiful.
She was fantastic.
She looked fucking gorgeous.
You know what?
Yes.
You know.
I don't know. I still don't know why you didn't give us what we wanted, which is Roman's right there. Like, come on. Retribution has a woman there. Why can't we have? You know what, Roman? Yeah, you should dedicate your shot. I was going to if you didn't. But I was giving you the space to claim it.
Dedicating my shot to Tamina.
Mm-hmm.
She's fantastic. I love everything about her. And then what happened? And then, all right, my only note is, Reginald, what the fuck? That's all I wrote.
He's trying to catch his hands.
He is gonna get these hands because I am tired of his bullshit. Are you with Carmella? Are you with Sasha? What is going on? Nobody wants you here. But my main question is, who hired you? And why do you have the budget to decide who you're gonna be giving champagne to? Like, you're a sommelier. You're hired by somebody. You need a provider. You don't have that. It don't seem.
He's not even a sommelier. He's a fucking waiter.
He's a waiter.
He's not even sommelier.
And every single person in this podcast has served tables, so we can say that. You're a waiter, sir.
You're a waiter, sir. Sommeliers don't sir. You just come in here and you tell me all the origins of the wine and blah, 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 blah.
Okay, but I still want to see you wrestle because I've seen
but
you
maybe get out of the women's situation.
Yeah.
Maybe get out of that.
He has a very interesting tumbling technique that I appreciate, and I would like to see him flip over and about because I really miss Cirque du Soleil. But I need him to stop trying to wrestle the women.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
If you listen to our podcast, friend, that's the tea.
Maybe check with the shorty, what's his name? Clark Gable? What's his name?
Clark Gable.
Chad Gable?
Gable.
Maybe fight him.
Shall we take a break?
Let's take a break.
Should we play babies?
Okay.
I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to play babies every week, so I'm just going to play babies.
Okay.
Let's play babies.
Hey babies, it is me, the self-appointed Commissioner of Comedy, James Madden. I just want to tell you that every week I'll be wherever you listen to podcasts with my show, The Commissioner of Comedy. I've been doing this, babies, for almost 20 years, grinding up and down, and I'm here to convey it to you about the do's and don'ts of the comedy scene, the proper etiquette, the unwritten rules, if you will. Whether you're just a fan, or you're a young buck starting out, a grizzled old vet, or just someone who wants to peek behind the curtain and see how the sausage gets made, tune into the podcast, The Commissioner of Comedy. This is what it's about. It's only on Paper House Network, and it's for you, babies. It's for you.
It is only on the Paper House Network, and it's for us, babies. It's for us. And that's James Madden with the Commissioner of Comedy. Podcasts available on the Paper House Network, where you can also find podcasts like the Face Beat Heels High podcast, because that's our network.
That's our network.
We got a network.
That's our network. Okay, let's talk about Elimination Chamber.
Oh my God, I have the.
Yes, thank you. I realized I didn't ask you, and then I was like, I don't know what.
Is this going to be Christina's
Got you.
job?
I got you. It is Christina's job. It's totally okay. I was prepared.
What events transpired when?
So-
What was first?
Okay, so the first thing was
The kickoff show. Morrison wins.
Yes, thank you. That wow.
Yeah.
Why is this not in order?
I love him so much.
But yes, that.
He's so funny and so beautiful in the body.
So
He's
this
so
is not giving me.
talented.
This is actually not giving me the pre-show grade.
Okay, so you did not do your job.
I tried.
I'm going to hear you out, but then I'm probably going to punch you in the face.
What I have here first is Elimination Chamber.
Which is the pay-per-view.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 1 contender, Owens, Zayn, Corbin, Uso, Daniel Bryan, and Cesaro. Oh my God, my dogs. Sorry about that.
This is not the one with Kofi Kingston, right? Because all I want to talk about is Kofi.
Yeah, no, that's not the one with Kofi. But you know what? Let me just.
Who won that one? Daniel Bryan.
So this one, Daniel Bryan. Mm-hmm. Yep.
How do you
Where
guys
are you?
feel? Jury, how did you feel about your
Bryan won.
first Elimination Chamber pay-per-view? Did you
Good
know it was
shit.
happening?
Yes. I did know what was happening. I you know, Raw and SmackDown tell me all the time when they explain things, and I'm like, thank you for explaining how it
Nice.
works.
It's nice.
I was yeah, it was good. Unfortunately, because I do have class on Sundays,
Oh, yeah, you were live.
I wasn't live, and the endings got spoiled for me. Pero like,
Why do they keep doing this to you?
it's okay. It wasn't my Twitch people. It was
Okay.
just I accidentally looked on Twitter
Yeah,
for
you
like a quick
can't-
second,
yeah,
and
you
it
can't
was
look.
like blah blah the Miz, and I was like no, and it's fine.
We'll
fine.
get there. We'll get there.
I loved it. Yep. I have feelings.
Oh, yeah, she's not ready. She won't be ready to talk about anything until we get.
Until we get to that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But yeah, Daniel Bryan, he beautiful. He's such a
It's
good
so
person.
good. I love Daniel Bryan so much.
He's such a good
I love-
person. That's what I'm saying.
He really is.
I don't know that, but I do know that.
Daniel Bryan is such a treasure. Treasure.
Treasure.
Treasure.
The
He's a
treasure.
treasure. Stop ambulances, my God.
It's okay. Just let's let it pass, and I'll know when to cut. Hello, YouTube.
Enjoy YouTube.
This is what New York sounds like.
Mm-hmm. You're from here? You know. You're not from here? Don't
This
come
is
yet.
what it is.
I also live right next to a hospital, so like
Farther away.
It is. I hope they're okay.
same.
Let us have a moment.
What's up, Romania?
What's up, Romania? We love you.
Let's go.
Wait, are we?
I also feel
Go ahead.
Yes.
that Cesaro deserves a shout out because I think he looked
Yes.
excellent. I also
Yes.
feel like Cesaro is a
Absolutely.
fucking great team partner.
He
He
is.
I feel like he's very supportive. I feel very safe when he is wrestling with someone else. Like I always feel like he takes care of his people and that he would never like do a move or put someone in danger in not in a purposeful way, but like he just really knows what he's doing. He's a well-oiled machine, and I hope that he continues to get a singles push because I really like him.
I
I've always
really
liked
hope so. I agree with you. I feel like he's a great team partner. I feel like whomever is wrestling with him is safe. Sometimes I'm not sure if he is safe. I worry for
I feel
Cesaro.
like he's a consummate professional.
No,
Like,
he
you can
is.
just
He's
tell.
an absolute professional. He's not fumbling about like Shotzi. Because like I'm always worried for Shotzi. But no.
Why you gotta bring
I'm
her
just-
name in this house?
That,
He didn't even wrestle.
that was
She
a,
did. She
Oh,
did
well,
wrestle.
But we didn't
That's
talk
a
about
bad
her. Why
word.
do we have to talk about her now?
Why
That was
no?
a bad
That's
word I just said. I'm
saying.
sorry. I take it back. But Cesaro, it's just, well, I mean, I guess jump hazards and whatnot. He's just taking
Why was
several
Baron
punches to
Corbin
the
in that
mouth.
match? Why was Baron Corbin in that match?
He had no business being there, but he was
You know
also
who
the
should
first
really go to
taken out.
AEW? Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
Yep.
I
Why
feel
are
good
you
about
here?
that decision.
I support
Yeah, I think
this
he
message.
should. I think he should just go. I think he would thrive. You would thrive. Get out
He's
of my face.
also like not a fun heel. Like he's not a heel
He's
that you want to
not.
hate, like Johnny Gargano is. He just is actually hated.
Yeah.
He's
Everything.
so awful. He's awful.
I can't.
Ugh.
All right, what
can't.
happened next?
All right. So Daniel Bryan wins.
Yay!
And then some people get mad.
Oh.
No. So Roman
Get your boy.
decides to come out.
Get your boy.
Oh my God. All right. So Baby Boy comes out and Daniel's like, I got this. I got this. He's stumbling about, but he got this. He was. And then the bell rings and then Daniel almost had him. And I was really rooting for him. And it pains me to say that. But I was rooting for Daniel Bryan and he got him right there on that fucking submission. And Roman was like, ah.
I have a
got
question.
out.
I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
So when Roman came out, was he supposed to come out? Like, do they win Elimination Chamber and then immediately go into having the match with the?
He was
That
his
was
own
his-
thing. He was his own thing.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
Because since that
This
also
is not
happened with
common.
Drew, I was like, is this like a thing that's supposed to happen? Like, are
No.
we supposed to fight
I
them right
asked
after
the same
that?
question.
It's fucking
No, but I do believe that the champion who holds the belt is responsible for calling when the match is.
Oh.
Just like The Miz. Like The Miz is holding the belt, so he's like, nah, I'm not doing this, Bobby Lashley. Sorry.
Mhm.
So I think that whoever's holding the belt is responsible for when the match happens. And it's supposed to be a title shot, right? Which is like
Mhm.
probably happening in the future. So I bet that Daniel Bryan is probably going to come back and ask for another one. But
Right.
Right.
that's to the best of my knowledge. Could be wrong. Romania, let us know if I'm wrong.
That sounds.
What if, well, I don't know if that's
What
a little
if?
far away of WrestleMania, but like, what if, Edge wins WrestleMania and then we get Daniel Bryan versus Edge?
Ah, that would be beautiful. But I mean, wrestling wise, technique wise, ooh, nice. You know what's funny though?
Ooh, nice. That's what I'm here for.
Ew, nice.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
I'm going to pull that and have it as a button.
Yes.
Oh, nice. It's funny because like after Roman beat the living hell out of Daniel Bryan, he was like not celebrating, but just gloating. And Greg, very quietly, he's like, and then comes Edge and spears the fuck out of Roman. And I'm like, that's not gonna happen. And then Edge came over and just speared the heck out of Roman. And I was like, you watch too much
I
wrestling.
did not expect that.
I think it's announced that we're actually getting Roman Reigns versus Edge at
Yes.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, they officially
Yes,
announced
That's
it. Yeah.
official,
Because
right?
he
Okay.
speared the shit out of him, and then he like leaned
made-
over him,
Made his decision.
and he pointed at WrestleMania.
And he was like, bitch.
So he pointed at WrestleMania, and there was pyro. Like, it's
Okay.
happening.
Yeah,
Official.
no. If it's pyro, it's decided.
There was pyro.
They did make the statement too on WWE, like on the Twitter
There
and
were
stuff.
no
They were like, boom.
words. There were no words. It was all imagery. It was beautiful.
Okay,
And
what
then-
happened next?
What happened was, then we got Bobby Lashley, Riddle, and John Morrison. John Morrison, you're a treasure. I love
Okay,
you so much.
There you
Please
go.
take
step
it away.
into my living room.
All right, we're here.
Have a seat.
Okay.
Can I get you a drink?
Okay.
I like some rum.
What about a blanket so you're comfy? Let me light a candle. Okay, good. You ready? Okay. This was my husband.
Candle.
My husband. Why do you have all these things? This was my husband versus my boyfriend
This is awesome.
versus the devil.
Versus the devil. Yeah.
Bobby Lashley beat the shit out of Matt Riddle. And
Claudia just texted me, Bobby Lashley's dead to me.
Is he your Seth Trash Bag Rollins?
maybe.
At the
I don't know.
moment.
I feel like as a white blonde woman, I probably shouldn't hate a beautiful,
Step
talented
away, Dana
black
Brooke.
man, but
Step away. Take a back seat. Take a back seat. There's a new hater in town.
he though, I mean, her business is a fucking fun heel. You
Yeah.
know, like they're fun to hate. Like they're fun
They
to
are.
be like, oh, he's just gonna come beat the shit out of anyone, and probably actually is beating them up. Like I don't think he knows what wrestling is. Kind of like Brock Lesnar. I don't think this man knows what wrestling is. I think he just actually comes and beats the shit out of people and shoves people into lockers because
Like,
he's a
I'm just
bully.
gonna
thinks
hear
that-
you out.
he just
but then
thinks
I'm
that
probably
his
gonna punch
life-
you in the face.
I don't even think he's doing the hearing part, just
No.
the punching. Anyways, we were originally supposed to get Keith Lee,
Yeah.
but Keith Lee was, I don't know if he's got the Rona or what, but he was not cleared to come in.
He
So
was
we
not
get-
medical cleared.
We get my beautiful wrestling husband, John Morrison, and I just love him. I
He
think he's
deserved
so
it.
Match of the
fucking
night.
He
talented.
deserved it.
I want Matt Riddle versus John Morrison for the belt at Mania.
I want that
That's what
so
I
bad.
want.
I really want that.
And I
think
also
that they
feel
might
like
be
they're
hinting
good
towards
scene
that.
partners. Like talking about scene partners, I think they're really fucking good scene partners, the two of them together. Like they have great chemistry. And it was really fun to see Matt Riddle win. And
Agreed. I think that John Morrison's just a good scene partner with everybody, but like
he will
Yes,
put
I'm
you
sorry, please
over,
continue.
Hunty. He will put you over because he
will.
cares.
I don't
Yes,
even
he
know if
does.
like Riddle was supposed to, because I still feel like it was supposed to be Keith, and he just keeps getting these steps taken. Like it's like one step
Sucks.
forward, two steps back for him, and it's like shit that's out of his control, and it sucks. It's gotta
That
suck because I
sucks.
feel
It
like it was
really
gonna. I feel like it was gonna be Keith, and then it wasn't, and now Matt Riddle has it, which is amazing, and I'm so happy. But it's like, damn.
Right.
It makes me
Right.
feel really sad because both Keith and Mia left NXT where they were basically just ruling that fucking, like locker room. They moved over to the main roster to be fantastic, and they both have just been getting hurdle after hurdle, and it just makes me feel a certain way because they're both minorities, and I know that they have just had bad luck.
It's
but
just
at
bad
the
luck.
same time,
This is
it's
definitely
just,
one of.
I mean, Retribution is not bad luck.
Well, Retribution is
No.
horrible, but I'm saying that aside, but like with Keith, it's definitely bad luck,
Right.
like
It's
for
definitely,
sure.
like,
It has been bad
injury
luck.
and
It has been bad
sickness.
luck.
And yeah, it's disappointing, but
It is.
I was glad that Morrison got a little bit of a push.
Yes.
Me
And
too.
He
and
deserves it.
I think he deserved that. And I also am happy that Matt Riddle won because I think that he's a really fun champion. So
I think so too. Oh, and to answer your question from yesterday, Jeree, why was MVP on a crotch? He actually got hurt by
On a
Matt
crotch?
Riddle.
Crutches.
Yeah,
You said,
crutches.
why was he on a crotch?
Well, he
Which
has,
always
is-
going back to
he
the
has
thing.
a crutch.
Always going back to the Snickers.
Listen, ESL.
No, I know.
And then you're like, crotch?
I couldn't let it go because I was like, I can't let you say that on the podcast like that. People are
minute.
going to be like, oh, no,
You
what?
know what? You
Jeree,
know
what
what?
were you asking?
You're a true friend. Thank you.
Crutches.
But he
Jeree,
was
what were
on
you
crutches. Crutches? Yes.
A crutch.
But he had the one.
Yeah,
Yes,
crutch.
he actually got hurt by Riddle last Monday. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, he
Okay,
he
what
hurt.
was next? I want to talk
Next
about
we
more
got-
Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
We got. Oh, is it now? No. All right, we got the women's tag team championship: Nia and Shayna versus Bianca and Sasha. How do y'all feel?
Odd.
Yeah,
don't
I
understand
was
why Bianca
bored.
and Sasha were teamed up. I don't know what I missed. Why they would go for that when Bianca is supposed to be maybe going up against Sasha. I don't know why they did this.
Mhm.
I was very confused.
I don't disagree.
That's pretty much it. That's how I feel.
You know
Yeah,
what they
and
should
then
have done?
Reginald came out and I
Instead
was
of
just like,
Bianca
why?
and Sasha, they should have had. I mean, like since they never fucking named a replacement for Asuka's match, they could have just done
you're
Asuka
right.
and Charlotte versus Nia and Shayna again or something. Like they just completely like just sidelined Asuka, and like it's so ridiculous because I feel like ever since Kyrie left, they're just like they don't know what the fuck to do with her anymore. Like they're just putting her in random shit, and then they don't even give us like you could have given us anyone. Why wasn't Naomi and Lana? You know what I'm saying? Like anybody.
Shit.
Putting Bianca versus Sasha, Bianca and Sasha together for that match, like you knew that they weren't gonna win because Bianca's most likely gonna fight Sasha at WrestleMania, so it's ridiculous. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was
It
stupid.
was dumb. It was
That's
dumb,
it.
especially because there were unnecessities and Reginald came out and I just don't like him. I don't like his character.
Yeah.
So it was odd.
Next is it time?
Elimination Chamber, Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, Kofi, Sheamus, Hardy, and Orton.
Okay, I'm just gonna say my piece.
Okay, go on.
Here's what I will say. I am not sad that Drew's no longer the champion. Here's what the thing. I said it last week. Go back and get the receipts. But I was like, I just don't see Sheamus having the belt, which is why I thought he was going to retain. And I was like, I don't see them putting it on Sheamus, and I don't think Miz will cash in. With those two things, I was like, Drew has no choice but to win because I just feel like that's what's going to happen. Was not expecting Miz to cash in. So I was like, okay. What I do love, though, was that Drew put on a hell of a fucking match. As
he
you
did.
do, my baby. You did so good. You did so good. And he won. Fuck yeah. Don't make him look weak. And then he comes in and gets bombarded by the devil himself, Bobby Lashley. And then Miz cashes in. So I was like, okay, boom, shakalaka. I'm okay with this outcome. I'm not really okay with the outcome, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like I was strong. So
you know what I was upset about, though, is that he didn't show up yesterday.
Agreed.
He should have shown up to Raw.
Agreed.
I don't know what they're doing with him now, but I think that he definitely should have been like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think that
was my only
I
feedback.
think they 1000% should have had him to go up there. The fact that they're completely like just like erasing it and making it more like it was like Bobby and
or even just to like cut like his music hits and he comes and stares at him for a second, you know, like something to like, I don't know.
Yeah,
one more day of work. Come on.
I think go on. No, well, I was just gonna say like I think maybe they're gonna play it like he was like really hurt or something like. And then he's or they're waiting for it to be like an unexpected, like when you least expect it, Drew comes out and says something or something. But I don't know. I agree though. I was like, he didn't even fucking show up yet. He's literally the only reason I watch Raw, and you didn't even. That's all I have to say. Go on.
I need to give a shout out to Kofi Kingston because he was giving a shout out to the thighs of Randy Orton, which it is fun. And I also think that it was one of those moments where, like, I hope, like, in my mind's eye, Kofi Kingston, whenever he's like, you know, when you're on stage and you're like, you were always taught in like high school, like when you're like whispering on stage, you like say like buttered croissants or whatever, and you say it over and over and over again. Like, did you guys have that? So I feel like Kofi Kingston is always like looking angry in the face when he's yelling at someone, but when he's not mic'd, he's saying positive things. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Just
like
random ass
you're a fucking
shit.
beautiful bitch, and then like when they take the sound out of it, it's like he looks like he's saying like fucked up shit, but really he's like talking them up. That's what I think is happening every time. That's what I hope is happening in my heart every time, that he's like looks really angry but is really like giving you some love and positivity and amping you up. And it really looked like Randy Orton was going to break for a second, but he didn't. So that was just a chef's kiss moment for me. And I hope that it was because he didn't realize that the box was mic'd, which why is the box mic'd? But yeah. I also want to talk about Uzma ripping the back off of the pod. What can he take you, Christina?
Almost. Why?
Usmo? Almost.
I thought it was
Usma.
Usma. I was like, Isma.
Isma.
It's Isma.
Pull the lever. What lever? Pull the lever.
Wrong lever. Okay.
Wrong lever.
Why do we even have that lever?
I made spinach puffs.
I love him so much. Oh, have I told you that I met Patrick? What's his name?
Warburton.
Yes, I met him. Anyways, then Baby Drew wins. Which,
what do we think is gonna happen with Randy Orton?
Listen.
It's got to be a Fiend, right?
He's in a I don't even think it's Fiend anymore. He's in a feud with Alexa Bliss herself. Alexa Bliss is in a feud with Randy Orton. There is
Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton.
Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Something. So, like, listen, she's doing a great job. She's being a great henchman right now. I don't know what the fuck. We'll talk about it in Raw. All right.
I feel like she's the Smee to the Captain Hook, but she's a good Smee.
That's one of my dream roles. I would love to play Smee. Yeah.
Fuck yes. And you would be a great Smee.
You would be a great Smee.
Okay, what happened next?
The Miz checks, cashes out and shit. That's it. Then we're done. Thank you. My English. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He cashes in.
Well, I guess we already kind of covered that.
Yeah, we did. I wanted just to say, Jury, I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you said that you wanted Drew to stay champion just for one more time, and it did. Like, he did.
Yeah, I was okay with him losing at Elimination because he's had it for a really long time. I honestly didn't think the Miz was going to cash in, but I like that he won. You know what I mean? I already said this.
Yeah,
but
yeah. That's it. That's all.
think that there is no one better to be involved in a storyline like this than the Miz.
You don't have to rub it in, PJ.
No, I'm saying like as someone who like doesn't really deserve the belt but has the belt and like now is like having this moment of like, you can't have it. It's
Yeah.
mine. Like, you don't get it. It's
Oh, I
mine.
have
Like,
to
there's
defend
no one
it.
better on the microphone than The Miz. There's really just no one better.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited
True.
to see. It probably won't last very long since we're 2 pay-per-views away from, and there's going to be unnecessarities up the
God.
wazoo with this, which is kind of disappointing. However, I am excited to see The Miz in this context. I think he's the perfect person for it.
Yes.
Is he the first person to cash in with his money in the bank and win twice?
I don't know.
Okay.
Where's Otis?
That's a great question. I wonder that myself.
I don't know.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
take
baby.
Do you want to hear the
Wait.
puzzle song?
Yes.
Aren't we
puzzle
doing
song.
Raw?
Break and then Raw.
Oh, okay.
I can't with you guys. You're in charge of
You're
that.
literally the one who said it, but
Listen, you confused me. I'm blaming Jaree.
don't blame me.
Are we ready?
Puzzle time.
Gals, chickens.
We're ready.
If you want to, you could try and solve this puzzle, but you gotta be the first one to solve it to win $5. And it's puzzle time, puzzle time. It's puzzle time with PJ. Watch it on YouTube or just use this as your dance break. Yay. It's puzzle time with PJ.
Puzzle Time with PJ brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce. Go to silkcityhotsauce.com and use the code HEELS, HEELS, for 15% off your entire order.
I had to mute my mic because I was singing
Me too.
along.
Me too. Did you lose it?
No, I have it.
Okay.
Didn't know if I wanted to do this one, but I have
Check out Silk City Hot Sauce. They're great. Their art is awesome. Their sauces are great.
The
They sponsor
sauces
us.
are great. Say it in Spanish.
Su salsa es genial.
So salsa es genial.
Great. Close.
Thank you.
You said that salsa like Slim Shady on that song.
I am
Salsa,
some shady.
salsa, salsa.
Salsa, salsa. Okay, this is the puzzle. If you're the first person to solve this puzzle, you win $5. And I want to give a shout out to Mike for regaining his puzzle championship. One day, when more than 2 people play puzzles, we will have a belt, and it will get sent around the country for whoever wins the puzzle game. So,
Like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
yeah,
They
and
won't
you'll
give
be
it back.
No, I know. I just thought that in my head. They will not give it back.
They won't give it back.
Maybe we'll
Alfredo will be like, over my dead body, you're taking this belt.
Alfredo's like, this is mine. I'm the reigning champ.
Maybe we'll have stickers or something.
Stickers. Sticker sounds like an
Or a
option.
shot glass. I don't know, something. Anyways,
We'll get there.
this is the puzzle for this week. We are not famous yet, so there is no prize besides $5, but this is it. That's a puzzle.
What the fuck?
That's it. That's the puzzle. If you've never played Puzzle Time with us before, the reason why I'm not saying it out loud, the clue is because you have to go to our YouTube page. So go to our YouTube page, check out the puzzle, solve the puzzle, be the first person to solve the puzzle, and get $5.
$5.
All right, Wild Spice, go ahead.
All right.
I'm still trying to figure out the puzzle.
Yeah. Highlights.
Highlights.
Miz is like, oh shit, I actually have to defend this belt. I don't want to.
That face. His face was
His
everything.
face, when you know you're gonna get your ass beat. The devil himself comes out and gives him an ultimatum, and he's like, listen here, motherfucker, either you give me my title opportunity because you wouldn't have one without me, which is facts. But facts.
They literally kikied
Or-
about it.
He literally said, or I'm gonna kick your ass regardless. He pulled the carrying cross. He said, I'm either gonna take your fucking belt. So you're either gonna fight willingly or I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna take it. So just saying. I like the little timer that they gave us. 20 minutes until
Yeah,
he
that was
makes
fun.
his decision. I was like,
It was
that was
great.
Fun.
It was great.
Whatever intern was responsible for that, you get a
Yeah.
shout out.
I was like, nice. Keep me intrigued. There was I feel like there was a lot of good wrestling.
Yeah.
Lucha House Party versus Hurt Business was great.
That was great.
I'm gonna skip just right back down because it has nothing to do with like what I really want to talk about. But I love that they finally gave us Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman. That was
Okay,
exciting.
Right?
time out. What are those gloves doing attached to Braun Strowman's pants? He can get those hands off his pants. Is what he can
Yo,
get.
catch these hands.
Just like for Raquel, she goes in and she puts in her hands in there and she's like,
Those are Raquel's gloves.
I was like, what the fuck? If you don't bring a prop if you're not gonna use it.
I know we're like out of order right now, but that just reminds me when Braun came out, he was like a fucking toddler. He was like, no, I want to fight. I get title shot too, damn it. And they're like, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. You were not a champ.
Shane McMahon, who's like, well, if I can't get the title shot, I'm going to fight somebody. You put me on, damn it.
Shane McMahon goes, well, I think that idea kind of sucks.
Yeah. Basically. And he's just like, I can't with that. I was like, what are you doing? Braun Strowman really was like, you drafted me and then you put me in the locker room? No, I will fight.
Seriously.
Gosh darn it. I was like, you fucking claim your moment. And
you tell him.
Speak your truth, Braun.
You speak your truth, Braun. I got to talk about the that promo with Charlotte and Ric Flair.
Wait, can I go back for 1 second and just give a tiny shout out to Matt Riddle naming the eagle on his belt Travis, because that is very on brand for me, and I just feel like I needed to give a shout out. He did. He is another one where he has got the comedy, it's there, but like the wrestling fucking backs it up, and it's just like such a beautiful combination. And either you're born funny or you're not. That's what Lucia Ball says. So they've got it. The people that are born funny, use it, and it'll bring you super far in life.
Good shit.
All right, go ahead.
I'm trying to think about like what else happened that I want to talk about, but probably honestly just Randy Orton. What the hell? He's on the floor because he's got some brujeria on him.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like on my phone playing games, watching Raw. And then like I'm like, oh, here we go, another Randy Orton monologue. And then I was like, did sewage just go? Did you just regurgitate sewage? Like
thank you. I
swamp
want to make
water?
a comment.
What
I want to make
was
a comment.
that?
Like he just starts throwing a black, and then that entire panel's like, oh, let's move on and let's try and put this past us. And I'm like, motherfucker, if one of your coworkers is starting to fucking throw up black, you call the ambulance. You call an ambulance. You don't know if that's brujeria. You don't know if he threw up, if he like ate something that did not set right with him. You don't know if somebody switched his lemonade for bleach. You call an ambulance.
Why you gotta say lemonade?
Because it made me like
Randy, for bleach.
What?
You've done that to someone. She's definitely done that to someone.
Oh my God. Too fucking good. Yeah, I don't know what the hell, yo. Alexa, all I could help thinking, listen, you know me, I love me some witchy type shit. I love it all.
Mm-hmm.
I love it all. I can't help but think like the little girls who like loved Alexa and just like, oh, the goddess, and then she's my favorite wrestler, and then seeing her in that fucking like star with the candles, and they've got to be like, what has happened?
She a goddess, all right, but she went from Venus to Hecate.
I'm done with you today. The podcast is over. I don't know. You are not allowed to get up at 7 a.m. anymore because you're like at 3 p.m. right now, and I'm at 12:10. Yeah. So you need to calm down.
You're right. Here we go.
You're right.
I don't know if you're actually. Have you dedicated your shot yet, PJ? You have.
Yeah.
All right. I would like to dedicate my shot.
Yeah.
Oh. Rhea Ripley's coming to Raw, y'all.
I need to say something because
say it.
What's his name? What's his name? The guy with the ear, Mick Foley. Mick Foley tweeted.
Yep.
You do not fuck with Rhea Ripley's career.
Mm-hmm.
You strap I want to say roller coaster, a rocket on her back, and watch how far she can go. Yep. And I pray to the God and goddesses and goddesses that you do not fuck this up for her.
Yep.
Because
I think we can all collectively say that. Like, please don't do what you want with me again, okay? But if you fuck with Rhea Ripley, Vince. If you fuck with Rhea Ripley,
I'm coming for you.
Be prepared for the tiki torches to come to the HQ, okay? Yeah. Because we're not. I can't.
Oh.
I can't.
Either.
I'm so scared. I dedicated my shot because it's you'll make Rob hopefully better for me. So
I just got angry goosebumps. I
Yeah.
just got angry goosebumps because I thought about the possibility of them adding her to Retribution.
Yeah.
I just peed my pants. I peed in my pants out of anger a little bit.
they won't do that.
If they do that, I swear to God.
Yo. Oh, speaking of that, was it New Day versus Retribution? And New Day lost. Yo, he was like, your girl came back and y'all still lost. I was like, Kofi. After PJ sat here saying he's screaming beautiful things. Your girl came back and y'all still lost. What's up, Rockety? What's up? I was like, oh. Yo, I like low key in my heart of hearts. I thought that all of Retribution was gonna turn on Mustafa.
Same.
I thought it was a hyenas and Scar moment, and I was like, this is the moment where they all decide, and they didn't give it to me.
And
they
then
do
they
it.
cut to
They
commercial.
turn on him. Mia Yim rises as the new Supreme.
Leader of fucking Retribution, and then
Dear
she's like,
Vince.
the masks are dumb. Only in the context of wrestling.
Dear Vince.
She just doesn't look comfortable. I feel so
She
bad
doesn't.
for her.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for her. And we've seen her fucking talent. So
Yeah,
it's just really hard to watch.
It is.
And she isn't
So
wrestling. No
She's
wrestling.
not doing shit. She's not doing shit.
Anyways, well, we should end on at least the high note of Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
You have more?
That's really, nope. That's literally
That
all I
was
have.
my only what in the wrestling world.
Oh,
was
you didn't
Nick
actually
Foley.
get to say anything about Rick and Charlotte.
Oh, wait, I do want to
the
say something
promo.
else. Oh, well, yeah, the promo. I like that they cleared up the fact that Rick's not the father.
Jesus Christ. An episode of Maury.
The fact that we had
Seriously.
to literally had to sit there. I love
the
how
daddy.
Charlotte was like, I don't know why you were even acting like that. And yes, Charlotte, speak your truth. Okay, I see Bray Wyatt. What
She
he's
broke a
doing.
little bit, and I was like, okay, even if it's in character, I mean, you're speaking to your daddy like that, all right?
Well, I like what Bray Wyatt's doing in his off time is clearly giving acting lessons to the
Right.
WWE roster.
Right.
Because Charlotte, yes, bitch. Yes. Loved everything about it. I am sick of Ric Flair though. Like he does need to go home. I'm sick of this. I'm mad for Charlotte.
Go home.
The last
Take
thing
a
I
note
want
from Santos Escobar and go home.
I'm gonna end on this with Raw. I am 1,000,000% here for Bad Bunny being a regular staple. I love it. His entrance, fire. His swagger, like unreachable. The shit that they're doing with Damian Priest, like, yes. I don't know what it is, but literally, I have to sit there and watch Raw for 3 fucking hours. I have to. It's my brand. I have to. But when they fucking come out, I'm like, fuck yeah, what the fuck are y'all gonna do? Like, I love everything about it. I love that he was on SNL with that fucking belt. Those shit that
24/7
like,
belt. I was like, what are you doing?
Taylor, he still watches SNL. So we were watching it. And he was like, is that the fucking belt? And I was like, no, it's not. It is. He's out here singing a beautiful love song with his fucking belt.
I also think that it's not. I also think it's not the worst way to amp Damian Priest. Like I think it's a pretty fucking smart way.
It is
to
fucking
get Damian Priest.
Absolutely.
Bad Bunny's fans are like, they're a lot. Like, they're extreme.
I was literally coming back on an Uber this morning so that I could be here for this recording. And on the Uber, they were talking about Damian Priest and R-Truth in the context of Bad Bunny.
It's so good for promotion. Like, I think it's genius what they're doing. Like, especially with like the future merging of Peacock and all of that stuff. I think it's smart for branding. It's smart for promotion because you literally putting it on like Bad Bunny is like the hottest Latin artist right now.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. He has been for like a couple years actually. So it's like it's like if it was like Gasolina time and Daddy Yankee was on WWE. I don't know if you know what that means, PJ.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be like that level. Like, no? Okay, so all right.
Yeah,
You know what we're talking about.
So you know it. So it's like if Daddy Yankee himself was like
Daddy
on fucking
Yankee,
WWE with the 24/7 belt. I love that like R-Truth tried to come out and it's like maybe it won't be so easy to take it because Damian, you got me this time, Priest.
R-Truth and his shout out to fucking Space Jam. Like,
Oh
I know
my god. He was like an old timey. It's like cartoon. It's like Roadrunner versus fucking Wile E. Coyote is what that whole situation is.
He's a treasure. He's a
treasure.
treasure.
I love it. I think it's great for everyone involved, and Bad Bunny is just out here like living his best life, and honestly, the WWE is just fucking lucky that he's willing to come out every week and do this shit.
Honestly, yeah. Truly.
And it's crazy that, I mean, Damian Priest is getting this awesome like payout with it too, because it was Damian's idea. He's the one who pitched it to Bad Bunny. He was like,
but also,
hey,
what the fuck were they gonna do with Damian Priest? You know,
Yeah.
like,
fucking listen,
They haven't actually even given him a proper introduction.
The thing that gets me the most, and I swear I'm going to stop talking about this after, but the thing that gets me the most is that the only reason Damian fucking won the belt was because Dexter was fucking injured. And I can't help but think that that like Damian is like on this path, but like it could have been like this.
no, Dexter
No, I know.
wouldn't be
He's
on the
too
main
new.
roster
He's
though.
too new.
He needs to like own
but-
NXT first. Cause like I feel like
maybe he could have
like
if he had the
Dexter-
belt.
I feel like Dexter Lumis is black box, like a
Mhm.
like a intimate black box theater, like really beautiful acting, and also audience members that like can appreciate that and like nuances and shit like that. And then the main roster is Broadway.
Right.
And Broadway, like you have to bring it up. You got to learn
Right.
choreography. Like it's no longer about the art. It's actually like about all the extra shit
Yeah.
and the lights and the pyro and all that. So
right. I know.
I'm excited
So
for
much
Dexter Lumis to
pyro.
figure his shit out and own the black box space first before
Yeah.
we get him in. I would also like to give a tiny shout out to the devil himself for saying, I will put you and Bobby Lashley sent you to the ER. I feel like that needed, because as this sex sent me to the ER reference, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he watches trashy TV, so maybe we can be friends.
Maybe me and the devil himself can't be friends.
Is it just me, or do you think that once Dexter Lumis moves to the main roster, he's not gonna get pyro? He might actually get like fog. I see fog for Loomis, not pyro.
I don't see him going there anytime soon, if I'm
But
being
that's
honest.
just-
If Vince
I
doesn't
don't
know what to
disagree.
do with, if he doesn't know what to do with Keith, he sure as fuck not gonna know what to do with
Right,
Dexter.
right.
So
You're
leave
right.
leave Dexter in the nice little home with Johnny Gargano, and like leave him in NXT. I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
I'm
for
not
now.
mad.
For
I'm
now.
not mad.
We'll
Vince.
see what he did to Austin Theory, because that was something.
He was kidnapped.
Gave
Did
him
you
a
guys?
crop top.
It was.
Did you guys see what
great.
he tweeted? Did you guys see that profile picture that he tweeted?
Who?
No.
You didn't
Dexter?
see Dexter's new profile picture on Twitter? Oh my
No.
god. Oh my god. So it's a picture of the way, and then it's Dexter's face photoshopped onto Austin Theory's body. and that's
Give
his
that to me.
profile. And I'll
And
send it.
that's where we end our episode.
And that's where we
today.
end. Yeah, do we have any news?
No, my only thing was Mick Foley's tweet about Rhea Ripley.
Oh right. No,
And
I mean
the
like
fact that I
podcast stuff.
Swear to God. Oh,
No, right.
we'll
Okay.
be back next Tuesday with another
Next
episode.
Tuesday. Thank
Make
you
sure
for
that- yeah.
listening. We'll see you next week. Shout out to Romania, because we are the what was that, like number 8 podcast listened to in Romania?
What is that?
What's up, Romania?
In sport, in wrestling, number 8.
Number 8.
Lucky number 8.
Hey yo.
I'll take it.
What's up? What's up?
All right.
Thank you guys
Do
for
we
listening.
speak their language?
It's the
No.
Carrying Cross love, isn't it?
Oh, Carrie.
It's the Carrying.
So it's his whole family.
It's him and Scarlett. I love you. Okay. Till then, I guess we'll see you next week. Keep your face beat and your heels high. Bye.
Bye. Insert exit music.